there are reports that the Czech Republic has been sending tanks to Ukraine to help fight the Russians. Can you confirm this?
We are in progress of receiving those tanks. And aside of the tanks, we also need heavy weaponry. So the fighter jets, the Air Force protection systems, the S-300s. These are the most important points because they will allow us to fight Russians in the air. You know, like I am right now in Kiev. I'm training with my resistance team. I have a Kalashnikov rifle. However, we can be very brave, but we can do nothing, absolutely nothing, with the missiles that every single night are going onto our homes. And for that, we do need the heavy weaponry. We do need the protection that we cannot create ourselves. When we are saying that we need no-fly zone, we are not saying about the NATO troops on the ground. We say, give us the weapons, give us the tools, and we will create the protection for our skies ourselves. But we do not have the necessary equipment, and it's the only way for us to get it is for other countries to help and supply it for us.
Why is it so important, in your view, that Europe targets Russian oil and gas specifically with its sanctions?
Selling gas and oil is one of the main points of Russian export and one of the things that their economy is adjusted to. So this is why cutting this particular point of their way of making money is crucial to making sure that Russia gets into the crisis itself. We understand that even if we fight for a couple of years, it will be extremely hard to fight Russia with the amount of people, amount of weaponry. We are fighting one of the largest armies in the world right now. So the strategy that the world has taken is to wind down Russian resources, to make sure that they are concentrated on the internal economical problem, political problems, and continuing buying Russian gas and oil is just feeding them and allowing them to last longer. The end game is not to weaken Russia, but to make sure that they are collapsed inside like like Soviet Union collapsed. And so there will be no threat to the world again. This is the goal. This is the idea. So every single country that continues buying Russian gas and oil and coal, by the way, as well, is just feeding to them and saying, yeah, we are helping you so you would survive for longer. And they will be able to fight in Ukraine for longer. They will be able to attack other countries. So I'm calling for each and every world leader. Right now is a time to step up. Right now is a time to make those decisions that nobody wants to make. Right now is a time to say, no, we are not supporting the tyrants. We are not supporting the bloodlusty army that is coming and creating those atrocities in Ukraine. We are standing up for democracy.
When it comes to the end game that you just outlined, do you think that it's possible to reach an agreement, a peace agreement down the line with Putin remaining in power at the Kremlin?
That will depend on the security guarantees that we need to get from the other countries. You can see that peaceful agreements were on while Russian army at the same time, simultaneously, was creating horror and destruction in Bucha. So there is no trust to Putin in any way. The only agreement that could happen is if there are security guarantees from the other countries. And if these countries would agree that they can make a deal with Putin, who will remain in power, then it may be a solution. However, it will be an extremely dangerous solution.
Kira,
as of in Ukraine, we want him in international tribunal, and we will push for that.
Minister, thank you for taking the time. We really appreciate